Bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks.
Bro, she put their backs on the lost nigga.
You're asking for it.
Didn't you, like, try to commit suicide?
Bro, she put their backs on the lost nigga.
Do that second round, do one of those rounds, and then what? Out-rap me for 2 rounds?
Fuck.
What it do? It's your girl Wayne. Shout out to the bro Slow-Mo. Hopefully he gets better speedy recovery. It's your girl Wayne. I'm here with my brothers.
Man, yo, real name Ray. Rest in peace to my boy Elder Cornelius Martin, man. You got your wings, my brother.
Rest in peace. It's your boy Matt TV Malone at Face Malone on Twitter. Battle rap culture. What's poppin'? I got the hammer with me.
What it did it do? Yeah, rest in peace. Definitely rest in peace. Rest in paradise. And definitely blessings go up to his family as well. Oh boy. I'm sorry. Let's get into it. I'm actually talking to our guest right now, so you know how that goes. Yeah.
Right.
Basically we are going to do a show on Tuesday, but I just wanted to kind of do this today. But let's get into what everybody is talking about right now. Shit. I mean, until our guest comes on.
Big facts. All right, so
So, you can go ahead, kick it off, and I'm gonna excuse myself really quickly.
no, I was trying to see Malone. Is your mic on? Okay, he backed out.
I gotta fix the audio. Are you back?
Oh Lord.
Anyway, all right. Of course, this wouldn't be a breakdown crew without some weird shit happening in the very beginning of the show. Look, man, I'm trying to figure out how do I start this off, but let's just talk about the elephant in the room, man. Street Star Norbs, man. Street Star Norbs, man. He's suing the URL for $40 million, man. The man is suing the URL for $40 million. I remember me personally when it came out, I thought it was a joke or whatever. I had seen a screenshot, took it to the group. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going on? Eat a light, what's going on, my brother?
How are you today, sir?
Man, I'm well, man. I'm starting this joint out with Street Star Norbs, man. Like this dude the return to battle rap. He trying to serve up 30s across the board or 40s across the board.
And the coin toss, yeah.
Man. So again, I got this information. Boom. I'm trying to see was it real. I put it in the group, man. First thing Wink say, oh, this is very real. This is very, very true. Right off the gate, man, I started doing my research on a couple of things or whatever because at one point I most definitely wanted to at one point I wanted to practice law. So I ended up doing my research. You see what I'm saying, bro? Because I wanted to know with situations like this, you have friends. And when friends get into business together, sometimes you have those situations where it's like, okay, it's contracts, it's contracts signed. Do y'all is it a handshake involved? How did y'all go about the business when y'all were starting this up or whatever? Because, they all probably saw a big picture coming in with URL, but did they see it becoming what it is today?
Yeah.
And so my thing is this. My personal opinion is It's a lot of ways they could have went by doing this, and it's a lot of ways they did not go by doing this. And this is where I say we mess up when we try to always implement the whole thing of street mentality into situations when now we're in a business. Yeah, we're selling street shit to the fans, but this is a business. And the problem that's going on as far as the business aspect of this is going is that if y'all just sent this man or squeeze this man out, you basically fucked up on the business aspect. This is not nothing you can just squeeze somebody out of.
That's about it. Yeah, I thought it was freaking wild. Y'all know me, man. I kind of didn't care. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I wasn't concerned. I'm like, yo, what my nigga J. Crew next play that? Like, that's just where I'm at with it. But I mean, I did see it circling around, but I'm never quick to jump at that stuff because, like you said, you want to find out whether it's real. Because if you start running, going crazy, and talking about stuff that you don't know nothing about besides a screenshot, then you look crazy to go left. You know what I'm saying? So and the thing that had me thinking it was fake. Smack need a publicist because when that junk said, "No, I'm saying" on a legal document, do you know how funny it is? I was just like, bruh, Smack, you gonna have to start reading or something because that's
you know, and like I said, you know, we're shout out to everybody in the comments: Chris Petty, Blade Brown, Andrea Speaks, what it do, family. For me, we're not going to do a whole bunch of talking about it. The guests will be coming in soon, but I just wanted to kind of touch bases on it because yes, it's up there right now, it would seem, but you know, to be honest, something like you kind of like you, E. I'm not super. I guess it's not a big deal to me.
Yeah.
Only because, not for nothing, he kind of alluded to this anyway. He had kind of already said a few things. He put some stuff out there, you know, in his group, on his page, wherever. Some people who are affiliated with him, he said some things about it. But ultimately, you know, here's what. Listen. The man did some scumbag shit.
Yep.
Very true.
Does not mean that if he is entitled to something, that he should not get what he's entitled to. You help build a brand, and to do so, I mean, I can completely understand. You help build a brand, and motherfuckers shit on you. I would completely understand that. But you know, and people have to understand. Oh, you got to have this in writing. You don't. Depending on a court, on different types of courts, no, you don't.
I'm glad that you said that.
You feel me? I don't watch TV or, you know, whatever. But at the same time, no, sir. Verbal contracts, if you can show proofs of your works, that works just as well.
Here, look, prime example. Question: can I sue for a verbal agreement?
Absolutely.
Answer. To keep it plain and simple, if you watch episodes of People's Court, Judge Judy,
I wasn't gonna say it, but yes, there it is.
The answer is yes, but you have to prove your case.
Yeah,
which sometimes can be difficult versus when you have a written agreement. But if somebody is in breach of a verbal agreement, you can in fact sue them. So the thing is this. Let me put this in perspective. We can say no. We can do all the Norbs has no neck jokes. We can make all the jokes we want about Norbs getting beat up by twerk, all of that shit. But let's talk about real facts. Let's talk about real facts here. Norbs provided a service for the URL. It is documented proof that Norbs was doing scouting for the URL and bringing in talent. Now, the question is,
not even just
was Norbs keeping receipts?
These main events that kicked off the start of URL that they got from Grind Time, but that's another story. But anyway.
Now, the thing is, does Norbs have all of the proper receipts to provide proof and evidence? Because again, if this was on a friend, buddy situation, or we all partners and no written agreement, then okay. I mean, yeah, it's cool that you're putting the documents out there that you're suing them, but if you have nothing to show for it, then the case will be dismissed easily.
Right.
I don't think Norbs is doing this if he's not sitting on something. I don't think he's doing this if he's not sitting on something. And I'm gonna say this. I get it, and this is for D'Ada Henny, man. I don't know if he'll ever watch this or not. I get it. URL employs you, this, and the third. But this is a situation between family members. Do not pick sides.
Right.
Do not get involved in this.
Let me say this too. I love DI. DI, you know I love you to death. But definitely, it's cool. Sometimes you got to play devil's advocate in certain situations and the realization of certain situations. Because he jumped out the window with that whole King of the Dot shit and did not have facts. Bruh, you've been in battle rap for 2 seconds. It was some shit that organic and embodied you on. And it's sad because you are an affiliate for them. And if they're not saying it, you don't need to be saying it. Don't be a jackass for somebody else when they know just as well. Let me answer Andrea's question before you continue, Ray. Okay, so here's the thing. That's also what I was going to say. With the release of the paperwork, I don't feel no kind of way. I don't. He chose to, there is no gag that clause to where he can't put his paperwork out there. If he chose to do that, he chose to do that. But let me ask you this, because I don't choose sides and I'm cool with certain people. And I'm sorry, y'all, I'm losing my voice from this past week, but I don't choose sides. And I fuck with people from affiliates from URL too, but I'm never going to act like I don't see the bullshit. And at the same time, if URL allowed for certain individuals to put his firing in the public, why is it a problem for his paperwork to be in the public? You see what I'm saying? It's like he kind of already started the petty movement. So, it could have been him being petty or him saying, hey, this is what we're doing. They've done it already.
And to piggyback off what you said, who's to say before he released this paperwork that he did not try to do this behind the scenes?
Right. That too.
Who's to say he did not try to settle this?
He did say when he posted the paperwork, he said he made a caption like, you've had enough time or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? The caption said something about like pretty much stating like, yo, I've tried to settle this.
Well, and not for nothing, if y'all recall, he had said when the petty notice was put out there that the man was no longer a part of URL, and Beasley put it on Twitter or Instagram and confirmed it. He said that, hey, I found out through the battle rap community. I didn't even know. And sometimes it's just hard to believe what Norb says because he be on his bullshit. You know what I mean? But from what I understand, and several people that he talks to told me that the man had not spoken to them. The last time he spoke to them, they were or whoever was supposed to call him back, and that never happened. And then he got put on notice through the battle rap community.
Yeah.
So whatever happened thereafter is what happened, and that's a fucked up way of doing it. And if that is right, then by all means, if they were served, if this is the way he put them on notice, I mean, at the end of the day, I'm not picking sides on who's right, wrong, or indifferent, but there's a lot of different shit that they, somebody, I saw somewhere where somebody was like, oh, well, if they have paperwork on his dirty dealings. Well, you know what? Ain't none of them motherfuckers' hands clean.
Right.
So who's to say who has what on what? Yes, we can say that he's done this, that, and the third, but at the same time, if he has situations or can account for things that have not been done, because not for nothing, this lawsuit is put in place because he felt like y'all did him wrong. So to
y'all squares him out without any compensation,
right? And to say that, hey, he was bad for business or he had been doing different things and you know, whatever the case. I mean, to me, you can't use this twerk situation.
Yeah.
That like,
I mean, wait, they could.
They can.
They could. They could. But this is, let me go back to the phone again.
But what
Now,
you get that. You get that.
I already got it. Pulled
what I was going to say was they can. But here's the thing. He can come right back with that and speak on how they knew about the situation for almost a month and allowed him to be put in danger.
That is also true. That is also true. Now, the only way that URL could get out of this, but they would have to prove it. They would have to prove it. The only way that a verbal agreement contract can be thrown out or whatever, and URL didn't have to give this man anything, they would have to prove if fraud or duress happen that basically makes the contract non-void. So the duress could be, well, and Norps could also prove duress as well. But the rest on the URL's part could be that he made it a hostile environment for their contracted employees. It depends on, is again, how you word it and how you argue it is two different things. Like the realest thing that I ever heard many lawyers say is that sometimes it's not even about arguing the truth. It's about how you argue your story.
How you argue, right? How you sell it. And let's take it a little further. He can also refute that. Basically, we're speaking about somebody who's so high profile about hostile environments all the time. We're talking about somebody who always makes it a hostile environment, somebody who you never reprimanded. Right. And even if you said that you did reprimand him, he was still battling.
Yeah.
So it's like they both have different things. I don't even like getting, like, for me, it's like, if you owe this man something, do what you need to do. You know what I mean? He said they offered him a $7.99 subscription. I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh, but when I heard that shit, I was weak.
Yo, we're gonna give you unlimited access forever to the URL app.
And when they got served, they took it away. Bruh. That's petty. If they gave this man a subscription and basically you gave him something and then you took it away because he filed a lawsuit on you. I mean, ultimately, you know, everybody was in outrage. Oh, 40 million, is the company even worth 40 million? Is it this? Is it that? Listen, if you know anything about suing somebody, you go high and you come out and you settle. This shit is not going to go. I don't feel like it's really just going to go to court like that. I feel like they're going to settle out if there's anything to settle out on. I feel like they're going to settle out. This shit is not going to be cut and dry if it really goes, you know, if they really go through with it. Usually, you know, well, depending on what state you're in, I know that you're actually supposed to even send, and this is why he might be saying, hey, I gave you time, because in some states, you have to send what is called a letter of intent, or a letter of, well, some states it's called a letter of intent, but basically you have to send a document, and most people will send or have their attorney send it, basically what your intent is if things cannot be resolved. So this may be something that basically he's already done while we sitting here, and back to Andrea, he probably didn't even say anything about that.
Yeah.
And he said, hey, I gave you enough time. This is where we are with the lawsuit. Yeah, you start high and you go, you know, you settle out wherever you're going to settle out at. But also the 40 million is not, I know he wouldn't get that, but the 40 million is not so far-fetched, because in that paperwork, I believe he also said successors in business, or however he worded that. He's not only suing URL, he's suing Caffeine, because that who also has that interest in the company.
Also, I want to point out, it's something that Chris Petty said, and Chris Petty could be right. Norbs could not be sitting on nothing. He could just be sitting, he could just be playing chicken with URL. Let's see who can blink first. What I'm sitting on is a settlement. Give me something that you owe. Y'all squallsy out, and Chris Petty could be right. He could not be sitting on no kind of evidence. Right now, all of us is just speculating what it could be. And Chris Petty could have a point. He could not be sitting on nothing but just a settlement. He probably just saying, like, let's play poker. Who about to blink first? Call my bluff, and then we're going to go from there.
Right.
So,
and Chris, most companies do have a morality contract or clause, but you know, I was gonna say something, but I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna leave the craziness for the Arm & Hammer show with a new female co-host Danny. I'm gonna leave all that negativity over there, but you know what I mean.
Hey, why did Blade Brown say he was gonna settle out of court for a lot of?
I saw that.
I was going to Blade. Don't start your bullshit today.
Blade Brown is
a lot of Brown DVD at $150K.
And you know what, Sicko? Listen, a lot of people don't know that's a saying in court as well. When you come into court with unclean hands, that can fuck around and lose your case too.
Yeah.
So.
And that's why I said earlier on, like, for the people, look, D.I., I get it, man. You know, URL pulled you on, you doing your thing with Battle Rap Trap. This is a family situation before you was even thought of. Do not sit up here jumping this, picking sides. Because in the long run, it's going to end up, look, we don't know. And you saying, oh, because I'm over here, and you want to title your stuff Flubbergate and all that other kind of, to try to be funny. Dude, this is a serious situation. We've always heard about people possibly getting sued. No, this is an actual situation that's going on. This is between family members. Do not get involved in this. Do not instantly say, I'm going to pick sides because these are the people that are showing me love right now. Don't do that.
You're petty. You petty, but thank you, my dear. Thank you. You're petty. You're so petty. But you know, at the end of the day, like I said, I wish him the best of luck. Like you said, he could be playing Russian roulette. You know, I would hope not, because here's the thing: it costs to file.
Yeah,
and. Chris also said something in the comments, you know what I mean? Financials, I don't check nobody's pocketbook. So that's why I didn't put that comment up there.
Hope the financials look right on both sides. Well, he's probably talking about the fight the case. He was like, hopefully, you know, their financials is in order. I mean, I'm just assuming that's what he
things that I do know behind the scenes.
Okay, I get what you're saying.
Made a comment, and I know what he's talking about because, at the end of the day, and this is why I say I brought up what Sicko said about unclean hands, because you can, you know, they both can jeopardize their situations, but at the end of the day, Norbs has his avenues of being able to do certain things. Like you said, he has to show that, you know, that basically this has put you in a certain position. Oh Lord, our guest is here. All right, what it do? Let's get back to that Norbs conversation later on.
I'm laughing because as soon as you removed the what's the name, I saw his name. I know why he picked that name. I know why he picked that name. So
what's up with it, man?
What it do? What it do?
Is in the building.
You know what I'm saying?
So let me introduce my fellow co-host. You are here with real name Ray, Eda Light, and Mike Phenom.
What up, though?
I'm not sure where Mad TV Malone is. Yeah, we got Risk Gang up here. It's a bunch of us. But Mad TV Malone will be popping back out. He having some technical difficulties.
Okay.
But yes, sir, we got the guest of the evening.
Yeah.
Blessing the platform. What it do? Hold on, let me make sure we can hear you good too. Say something for me.
What's happening?
All right, you good.
Yeah.
What it do? Off that win, I will say win. We're mad.
We not about to do this win.
Fresh off the win, baby. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna say it right. You know what I'm saying?
You know,
Feel
Okay.
me? That's why we here. We ain't here because we talking about a loss. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely.
We gonna talk about a win.
But
You feel
at
me?
the end of the day, you winning regardless. Right now, you winning regardless.
I
You
ain't,
know,
I ain't gonna say I ain't gonna say I 30 them. I 2-1 them though for sure. You know what I'm saying? Easy 2-1. I watched it. I rewatched it. My man stuttered on the second and third round. He walked off on the third round like a little weenie ass nigga. Y'all can't. I'm watching it this time. Like at first I didn't watch it, so I was like, damn, like the bloggers and shit, they really talking their shit. Like maybe he didn't walk off like that. You know what I'm saying? So I watched it. I'm like, oh, how the cameras made it look. See, this is my first time battling. I'm still getting used to all the politics shit. You know what I'm saying? The camera angles and all that shit and how shit look and you know what I'm saying? How they was making it like, bro, y'all wasn't there to feel that vibe. That man walked off. He
no, my people
on the side.
One of our co-hosts, Shy Brown, he was there live. He was there live.
He was there. So
yeah.
You seen him walk off and talk to his team on the side.
Matter of fact,
I wish I was here to tell you, but Shy said he was there live.
My God.
So he walked off. He walked off. He stood on the side, talked to his team. His team had to tell him to get back in that ring. He wasn't never going to get back in the ring. That's what y'all didn't see. That's what y'all don't know. That wasn't a Mav decision. That wasn't Mav being a grown man saying, oh, I'm coming back to the stage to drink some water. Nah, his team said, get your ass back out there because this shit don't look good.
According to Shy, he said that's what happened. So
yeah, that's exactly what happened. So that's why as a grown man, how your third round you gonna talk about setting an example, and then you walked off on defense. His third round on offense was about setting an example, and then he went and set an example. Can we talk about it?
Okay, so hold on. Wait. Okay, hold on. Okay, so my whole thing is this: I give you and Shy major points because I wasn't there. Shy was there. You were the battler. You said, hey, yo, he walked off and his people told him he had to come back. Shy said the same thing. My only thing is I'm going off of what I heard. Basically, almost like with him versus Disaster. After that punch, the battle was completely done. But I know you was in the middle of your rounds when he walked off. And I even said it. I said, yo, even though I felt Math won, it still wasn't a good look. Because it wasn't like you walked off for a little bit. It was like you was gone for a minute. The only thing that made that whole situation not look weird was the fact that you kept rapping and you didn't stop. Which most people would have stopped like, yo, man, come on, what you doing? You messing up the footage. You just kept going. So it made the footage and made everything you say seem like it was stinging.
I knew exactly what I was doing, bro. I told these niggas I'm playing chess, not checkers. I was pretty much prepared for if Mav gonna get violent, if Mav gonna act like a little, punk on stage and do some shit like that. I'm gonna keep rapping. Even if Mav would have tried to get violent, I would have told them niggas, no, this is the first time that niggas gonna rumble in here and nigga gonna come back on stage and he's still gonna die. Niggas gonna hear this third round. This still would have been the most classic third round they ever heard, because if we would have fucking rumbled in there, I would have told this nigga ARP, do not shut this motherfucker down. I'm coming back on stage and I'm bodying this nigga so everybody can see why we got into a rumble. You know what I mean? I need the world to know what happened to this man. He felt something. He felt a certain type of way for a whole week and a half. This man talked about the battle that he say he obviously won 3-0. I didn't complain one time. Not one fucking time. This whole time I ain't complain about nothing. I won. I say I won. That's it.
I will say the way somebody acts post-battle explains more than what everybody be talking about. That's all.
Exactly. That's a fact.
Now that I will agree with y'all on that. We all say when you
one time, right? I had this chick years ago, man. You know what I'm saying? And she was roommating with some bitch. She told me, I'm finna leave out this, you know what I'm saying, the place and shit. Come with me over there. I'm finna rumble with this bitch. I'm like, oh, okay, for sure. She go. I go over there with her, and the little chick answered the door, and the bitch fired on my chick. You know what I'm saying? Beat her up. Boom, 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 boom. My bitch all bloody and shit, black eyes and shit. We get in the car. She like, yeah, I fucked that bitch up. I had to stop fucking with her. See, I would have never stopped fucking with her. I would have never stopped fucking with her.
I messed it up.
She would have knew she got her ass whipped.
Oh,
but because she believed that she did something, is why I had to stop fucking with them.
Yeah, that's
You know what I'm
pure
saying?
Delusional.
delusion. Yeah, when you're doing that chick is delusional, yeah, you got to get out of there, bro.
And that's Math right there. You know what I'm saying? Like Math was a good dude. I thought Math was a good dude until after the battle. All this shit that started coming out, like Jag got ghostwriters, Mook and Verb helped Jag and all that.
Hold on.
If you clearly
I said
3-0
Jag
me, why
2-1.
does it matter who you think Ghost wrote for, nigga? Because they clearly didn't help me if you think you 3-0 the nigga. But you
In
only
battle
bring
rap,
that up because you know how good it was. So you have to say something about my rounds.
Jag, what up, boy? It's
up,
Matt
boy?
TV Malone. Hey, I pointed it out to the brothers. I said, this is battle rap, right? And in a battle, after the battle, he who is deemed emotional is the loser, right?
Correct.
That's what they said about Mike P.
That's what they said about Mike
P.
Talk that
Why you
shit.
so emotional off a win? Why you so emotional off a win, bro?
I mean, hold on, wait. We can't really really use Mike P. Wait. We can't really use Mike P as an example. Because Mike P cried after the Desaka battle. Do we say that Desaka won because Mike P cried?
No, but he was still emotional. It just made the win even more bad.
But he was.
There's two different emotions. Wait. He didn't cry because he didn't cry because
of how hard it took for him to get to that point, for him to make it to known, which he already been on known before, but people acting like they got amnesia.
Yeah, see, mine is more.
Ray, stop saving them.
No, I know that feel.
I'm not. I'm just saying that's like a bad example to use or whatever.
I know that feel that Mike P had, but I never cried like.
Nah, this is what she meant, bro. She meant
overjoyed though.
I
get it though.
After Bill Collector.
No.
Listen,
I mean.
We watched 3 weeks.
No, after Ryder. You mean after Ryder?
After Ryder, because remember we was here talking about this, and I told y'all I didn't feel like there was any the emotion that y'all felt. Y'all was talking about the man was folding his hands and he was all upset. The look on his face. I didn't see none of that. I saw that nigga rap and continue to rap. Now what he did after that was going a whole fucking downward spiral.
Yeah, that's how you lose, bro. That shit affected him mentally.
Another thing too, which y'all didn't know about the battle, it's gonna be some footage that come out. You know what I'm saying? Where ARP, his microphone is hooked up. And he's standing next to Mav close because during my first round. So look, me and Mav, before the battle started, we went outside. Mav was like, yo, I seen Piper Boy interview where he said you got hella rounds. Your rounds long. You know what I'm saying? Let me go first. We ain't gonna do no coin toss. Let me go first and I'll let you rap, up to 5 minutes. So I was barely at 3 minutes and the crowd going wild and Mav turned around to ARP and say, cut the time.
Now I seen when he turned around to ARP. But you were just getting started? Oh, wow.
So, look, listen.
Wow.
That's why I started rushing the rounds. Like, I started, rushing through them and trying to hurry up. And I took out a whole bunch of bars and shit real quick, like, on the spot, fast. I just had to hurry up and wing this shit. Like, let me take out a whole bunch of bars and end this shit right now, like, because I see what this nigga doing. So then ARP, after my round, ARP goes up to him and be like, yo, bro, like, you cut Jag, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you rapped a long time your first round. Like, you got to watch what you're doing. You know what I'm saying?
It didn't even seem like you rapped that long.
Exactly.
Nah, it definitely didn't.
It really didn't.
So the footage gonna come out of you gonna be able to hear ARP telling him that, you know what I mean? And you gonna see Mav doing that, like, yeah, listen, man, I put pressure on niggas. I stood in there with a legend, I put pressure on a legend. If this was a real boxing match, that nigga was getting hit. He was getting hit, and niggas wasn't expecting him to get hit like that. He was getting hit with some real hits. You know what I mean? It wasn't like we came in there and did some little pity pat shit. No, niggas stood in there and we went to war.
Can you take us into your third round, sir? I know you may have heard people say it before, but here for the breakdown, because a lot of people are sitting there and they say, oh, well, that angle was whack. We don't know that. Listen, it's a 50-50 angle. It wasn't completely put to bed at all. It just kind of disappeared into the rap oxygen mask. It just was flowing. It was just there.
Listen, that's my thing, my G. If y'all had went to court and the motherfucker said you was innocent, then I wouldn't have even used that. But because shit just vanished, Nigga, I ain't stupid. Nigga, I'm from the fucking streets. Something happened for where something vanished. I don't know if somebody got paid. I don't know what the fuck happened, nigga. But shit vanished in the streets, nigga. Shit, something happened for shit to vanish. Ain't nothing happened. We don't know what's going on now. Like, you saying the bitch lying, the bitch saying you lying. Now, like, I don't know whose story, what's going on. Like, now it's just nothing. The bitch ain't saying nothing. You ain't saying nothing. Boom. Cops ain't saying nothing. I don't know what the fuck happened, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Right. It was quiet until you relived it.
Let's be real. Let's be real. Right? Now, when a nigga come home with no information, he got locked up, he come home in 2 weeks with no information about nothing, what we gonna say?
Yeah, nigga. You shaky, baby.
Now I will say this. Now, this is what I will say, and this is nothing against you, Jag. My beef with that third round, because it was a great third round, but my beef with it wasn't until after the third round was done that everybody reverted back, because prior to this battle, everybody had dismissed this situation and was like, "Oh, hey, she lied." Wait, hold on, let me finish. Hold on, let me finish. It was like everybody was like, "Oh, she lied. It's all bullshit. She never provided the proof she claimed she was gonna provide." Boom. Then the battle happened, and then you did your third round, dope third round. But then it was like everybody started coming back. It was like, well, Jag won just off the strength of that third round. And I was like, wait a minute, all of y'all was just saying this girl was lying. So which one was it?
Nah, it's not off the strength that he won.
Because they
didn't use how he delivered
it. They only used the 5% of their brain. You know what I'm saying? They didn't dig in and use another 5% of their brain and think about the possibilities of what else could have happened. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I said it in my round. I said if Kiki lied about it, then how come that bitch not dead? I'm from the streets. You can't
there
do
you
the
go.
street shit to me.
There you go. And everybody felt that. Everybody fucking felt that.
Everybody felt that.
Let's be real. Listen.
Oh,
so what?
Everybody
hold
on. Okay, whoa.
Everybody did their research and dug back up into it because I brought it up again. So the fuck what? If the shit is not out, it's not out as this man being an innocent man. So it's still out in the world. I'm just
it's not a cold case either. That shit is still active, allegedly.
Okay, but here's the thing. Let's put this in perspective.
I wasn't told the rules. Look, I wasn't told no rules like, hey, Jag, you can't bring up a nigga's pending case. Don't bring up no nigga's pending case because niggas bring up people's dads snitching and niggas bring up niggas' moms and dads in caskets and that's nothing, Jag. And you niggas bring up murder mom about she's dead. But that's nothing, Jag.
No, but hold on. Hold on. But this is okay. We're
you talking about resurfacing shit. Mom had just died and got.
I know that point. Look, I'm not debating none of that. My whole point is this. Granted, you're from the streets. We're all from the streets. But then at the same time, this is a business thing. You can't just sit up here and say, "Oh, if she lied, she would have been dead." Okay, so let's hypothetically say she did get killed after she said that shit. People would have been looking at this man. So, I mean, I get the point that you're making.
Hold on.
Not necessarily.
People would have looked at him anyway.
Anyway, yeah, it don't
but
matter.
That's the point that I'm making. Hold on, wait. That's the point that I'm making. You can't say, "Oh, if she was lying, why you ain't do something to her?"
Listen, do you want me? This is what they talk about in battle rap. All y'all niggas be talking about. All these battle rap niggas be talking about fabricated street shit and real shit. You want me to fabricate the street shit? Or speak the real street shit.
No. But this is the point that I'm making.
Life street shit.
But I get that.
It was a real life issue. I seen a nigga pull out paperwork. On stage. You can't tell me nothing about me bringing up a nigga case.
I'm not talking about you bringing up
the reason why it hit is because Jag was the first person to really touch the end.
You know why it hurt?
Hold on. He was the first person to battle though.
But he said shit that niggas on the outside was like, yo. Like we
Malone. But wait.
It don't mean you necessarily do some fuck shit.
No, but Malone. Hold on. Malone. But this was the first person Math battled since the situation happened.
But this is why I'm saying.
So anybody, a lot of people could have took that angle a certain way. We're only saying, yo, this angle was so wild because this was the first angle we heard taken. That's just like how everybody said, yo, Geechee Gotti's impact on his first round versus Tay-Rock was so hard hitting because that was the first person Tay-Rock battled after the Rumble.
You forgot a variable too, bro.
But
you got that one and the fact that it came from Jag.
like you said,
Hey,
regardless
look,
of the fact that you're saying is you had beef with that.
Why you look? You shouldn't have jumped in with a gorilla. That's Mav fault. You took me light.
Mav thought he
You
was
told
gonna
Mav to
beat
jump
piss
in
down
with a
your
fucking
legs.
monster on
Yeah,
his
he could've
first
gonna
time
fuck you
back.
up.
He shouldn't have did that. Don't
Man,
you
shot,
killer.
hey, shot in the comments. Shot Brown, I am not counting that fucking Method Man battle. Get out of here with that shit. that shit was already pre-recorded. I am not counting that as Mav's first battle back. We don't need to do that,
I
Shot.
was gonna say that. I was gonna say
No, I am not counting that Method Man battle as Mav's first battle back.
It happened.
I blame Mav. I blame
Mike,
his PR.
we count that
I blame
shit.
his management team. They should have fucking not let that nigga get in the ring with this nigga on your first time back, nigga. Now, guess what happened? Like I said in the face-off, guess what I said that I was telling the truth about again? Mav being a stepping stone, because I'm already booked again. You know what I'm saying? So what we talking about? What we talking about?
Let's get into
well,
that.
me personally, hold on, wait. Let me say this real quick. Let me say this real quick. Me personally, from your performance, I was like, yo, this nigga need to be booked again, regardless of how I feel, because I still feel like Mav edged you in that battle. But off your performance alone, I was like, yo, this nigga need to be booked again, because compared to everybody else that has quote unquote came back, you actually look like somebody like, yo, I watch battle rap, nigga. This is what I do.
Yeah.
So
it is.
And the thing about it, a lot of the new fans forget that JAG's been around for a minute. And it's the new fans that don't know that.
Yeah.
It's the new fans that don't realize this. They look at it like, okay, he's been over here doing his thing. He's coming, he's coming to battle rap. He's an outsider coming into battle rap. But people who know they shit know that he's been around for a minute.
Facts.
That's why he was able to come back and give a performance like that.
And be comfortable as fuck.
Wait till my next. Wait till my next time back.
When you come from that, you don't forget it. You know what I'm saying? You have people like Jay Mills. Jay Mills came from a different type of battle rap. So when he came back, it didn't like really resonate because he was still doing the same shit he did in 2004.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of it's
you know what?
He wasn't cut from that battle rap that we do now.
Every interview, I kept telling niggas, man, people don't listen. Like that's the thing, man. You know, us Americans, we tend to not believe anything until we see it. You know, instead of giving, we don't give the benefit of a doubt. We don't give a nigga could come up and say, nigga, I do 2,000 push-ups a day, 2,000 sit-ups a day. Nigga, I run 7 miles a day. I'm in full-blown shape. You fight me, I'm gonna beat your ass. Since you've been fighting, but you're not in shape, you so comfortable. You've been fighting, though. You had 20 fights. You believe this nigga not working out like that. You know what I mean?
Right.
He couldn't possibly be working out like that because why he not in the league with me? You know what I mean?
Right.
If he working out like that. You know, niggas' minds is so stupid and simple-minded, we just can't believe that a nigga like me sitting down 15 years could possibly sound like anybody, you know what I'm saying, who's doing it right now. How?
And I think the biggest misconception was that they compared you to everybody else that came back and didn't look so good. And I think, and that was one thing that I had told everybody. I said, you can't always compare everybody. You can't always do that because everybody is their own person at the end of the day. You can't say, well, Cassidy came back, he didn't look that good in this era, so Jag go sound like him. We don't know that. You know, everybody is their own person. So, I mean,
90% of the game thought I would come back like that, man.
Right.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true. And you know, and like I said, it just go back to real life and real street shit. And that's how you know a lot of motherfuckers ain't really dealt with real life situations because you don't judge a nigga off other people's performances.
That's a fact. Let's move along though, because I was watching Kato's show and you leaked a little something there, but you know, and said it so smooth you didn't even realize that you had said the shit. However, you are booked again very, very soon. I know that shout out to Slow-Mo, BA Slow-Mo, one of our other show co-hosts. He asked about, I'm a touch on a little bit on everything, but he actually asked about is there any confirmation for you in Arsenal?
Oh,
I seen Arsenal talking shit.
I can't speak on that, man. Just know that me and Arsenal, we've been talking.
You got a hit list though. But here's my thing, because you mentioned one of our other co-hosts, shout out to Drop. He for our East Coast fan base, he felt like the disrespect for the East Coast was
Extra?
how can I put it? He was like, that was fucked up.
It touched the nerve.
It touched the nerve.
Listen, I'm from New York. I live in Arizona. I'm out west now, and I can understand both sides
I completely
of that conversation.
Understood
because the West has never really got their credit.
Right. Here's my thing. The West has been trying to get credit for so long. The West, what Jag said was absolutely correct. And for those who did not see Kados's interview with Jag, what Jag was saying, and I'll really let you explain that. But basically, what he was saying was, it's time. We taking our fucking credit. You niggas might be the Mecca, but we had talent over here, and y'all been overlooking us. And I felt that because it's like
it's like this. It's like the Knicks and the Lakers.
Go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? The Garden, that's the Mecca. But
right.
We the champs.
Yeah, we don't got as many rings as the Lakers. Come on, why you gotta use that analogy?
But
I understood.
Because right now, if you look at the West Coast right now, we got a Lakers starting five. We got a Lakers, and we got a good 3 niggas on the bench that could start anywhere else.
He ain't lying about that one either.
He ain't lying, man. Where's the lie?
We nice right now.
But I will say this, and this remains true or whatever, and this don't even have to do with battle rap. This could just be hip hop in general. What's the name? Mac 10 said it on the Beef DVD, and this was true. He was like Bow Down was the number one record in the country, and it never got no East Coast spins. That shit was true. Like, I don't know what it was.
They never got that love. I've been everywhere, bro, but Flex.
Yeah.
He said, well, and like I said,
Flex.
Drop felt like being an East Coast dude, he felt like like I said, it touched a nerve for him because he felt like, do you not realize how many people die because of this West Coast, East Coast beef? Now,
but it's not a West. And the thing is, like, I tried to tell Drop, it's not a West Coast, East Coast beef. It's competition with the sport.
Right.
And beef. I love New York, man. You know what I'm saying? My old head from Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? I'm from Fort Greene. Like, I don't got, you know what I'm saying? I don't got no problem with New York, man. Like, I ain't got no beef with New York. But when it comes to this competition thing, yeah, we want our respect. This is a rap thing we talking about. When it comes to rap, the West we ain't been known for being bar heads and lyricists like that. You know what I mean? We always make great songs. You feel me?
Right.
So, yeah, we do want our respect. It ain't no East-West Coast beef, but when it comes to this rap shit, yeah, they got their side, we got our side. It's just like the NBA. You got to separate it. You got the Western Conference and you got the Eastern Conference. You have to separate it.
Yeah.
It's what it is.
And remember, like I said earlier, when Verb first came in, that's the same shit Verb was saying. He's like, we need our respect. We know that y'all nice, but we need our respect.
Yeah.
So till we get that respect, it's fuck y'all niggas. We here. That's the same shit that
He's not lying. I done seen too many interviews where Verb standing in the middle of New York and say, man, I hate standing in this raggedy motherfucker. Like, I've seen this. I've seen it.
Verb in there facing T-Rex in a room full of New York niggas talking about how everybody from Harlem is snitches with Diddy standing up here. Diddy like, yo, whatever one of y'all niggas win this, I'm gonna give y'all $10,000. And he's calling everybody from Harlem. He didn't give a fuck. It was fuck New York on Verb. In his mindset. He wanted to be, he was like, fuck y'all, we here to get our respect. That's why, remember, he had an issue with Hitman Holla. He was like, we supposed to be trying to kill these niggas, and y'all are over here trying to side with
friends.
Yeah. It was all about competition.
Come on, man. Feel me?
Hey, Shy, MC Ren is top 5 favorite West Coast rappers of mine of all time, bro. Facts.
Oh, God.
Tell Shy to get out the comments to get his ass on the show.
That's all I'm saying.
There's 6 people up here. Somebody got to be in the back. Like, what you gonna do?
But for the most part, let's get back to this. But for the most part, yeah. So, like I said, that's the way I looked at it. When you basically made the comment, I looked at it as, okay, you named the top battlers for the West. Like, and I saw that bigger picture. but it was like I'm looking at it more of a reality now because it's like, well, goddamn, this can really happen now. I don't know why the light bulb just went off, and it seems so realistic now that hell, hold on, the respect needs to come now because you have now entered into the game, taking nothing away from Day and Geechee and Beat Out or none of them. But it seems as if you kind of just took hold of this movement and like, let's get it. It's time.
Well, I'm an old head, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, like, everybody that we named and shit like that, them all my niggas, you know what I'm saying? Like, including Geechee, man, that's a good nigga. I don't think they mind like me running with the torch. Everybody know what I do. You know what I'm saying? Where we come from, my name ring bells when it come to that. You know what I mean? So, I don't think nobody got a problem with that. Me running with the torch and starting the whole West Alliance. You know what I mean? We need that anyway. You feel me? So I'm tapped in with everybody we named. I'm tapped in with all of them except for RUM NITTY. I don't know him. You know what I mean?
Okay.
That's it. Everybody else know that I named. Yeah, I'm tapped in with all of them from Danny on down. I got their personal phone number. I chop it up with all of them. You know what I mean?
How do you feel? Okay, well, I'm sure you fit. You see the biasness or the rift in the culture where it's URL and RBE. How do you feel like cultivating that whole movement when some of them can't even battle where you battle, or does that matter?
I don't think it matters. You know, I think if they both smart, you know what I'm saying, one day it need to be an RBE versus URL.
I love that idea, Jag, but
I'm a businessman. You know,
ain't gonna do
like
that.
my mind's different, man. That's what I'm bringing to the battle world too. Like, you know, I'm gonna bring a different business side, man. You know, my ideas and me and ARP, we already been talking aside from me battle rapping just on the business side of things and me adding on to the actual battle culture. That's what I came here for. You know, Mav was just talking. I just want, you know what I'm saying, what did niggas actually add to the culture besides podcasts? Now I'm gonna add to the culture. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about add money to the culture, add more looks to the culture. That's what I'm here for, to help add. You know what I'm saying? All that industry shit I've been talking. Yeah, I got a whole bunch of industry connects, and I'm putting it all together. I'm making it make sense. You know what I mean? So, you know, yeah, within the next 6 months to a year, like, yeah, we're going to have some business shit popping.
So how does the URL, in your mind, how does the URL versus RBE work when, well, technically they don't have any homegrown battlers either, but they have more homegrown talent that has, you know what I mean, that actually cultivated their brands there, opposed to RBE. You have loyal battlers that he does, you know, that do showcase there often.
Well, now.
Oh, we lost. Oh, there
We
you go.
lost a little bit. You went out.
Yeah.
I'm good.
You good?
All right, there you go.
All right. Now, you know, ARP got a little bragging rights now. You know, like now, he brought back a quote unquote West Coast legend from 15 years. I probably got the most rapid growing battle buzz that we done seen. You know what I mean? Like fast. I got booked a week after our battle. And I'm already talking about the third battle.
Damn.
So, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I hear him confirming without confirming, right?
like, so with that being,
Read between the lines.
With that being said, now ARP does have somebody he could say like, yo, I brought him here and he built his brand, and then, you know, whatever else I do, like, you know, we're not exclusive. So if I do decide to go over there to Caffeine, you know what I'm saying, and do what I do, ARP can still say like, I started JAG. You know what I mean?
Plymouth Rock is right here.
So you know, that's what he needed. You know what I mean? Not
right.
Somebody, not an artist that he's sharing already, or, you know, he needed a star to come through, and, you know, someone that he could build with and say, yo, yeah, I took RBE to another level, and this was the face I used to do it. You know what I mean?
And It makes sense. It makes so much sense. And not for nothing, you kind of took the words out of my mouth because that's the way I felt after the confirmation of the second battle and now the confirmation of a third battle. It's like, damn, this is the West. Well, first off, it's the West presence on RBE that's really being felt. Like I said in the title, Jag says, hey, I got battle rap lit. I got that from Katos' show. He did say that, you know.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like, for the look, I'm not the most famous nigga in battle rap, but when I say I got battle rap lit again, you gotta remember we was in the fucking quarantine.
Mm-hmm.
We still partially
they've been shooting quarantine videos, little virtual shit, and them shits is dope. You know what I'm saying? But we talking about the most talked about battle besides Daylight and Tay-Rock.
Is this
one?
Yep.
Yeah.
We're not even talking about 40 Cal's battle. We're
Yeah.
not even talking about 40 Cal's battle. That shit came and went.
You feel me? That's what
I
I'm
ain't
saying.
gonna lie.
Like, so let's be honest. Like, yeah, when I said that, it sound like, damn, Jag talking hella shit. But I'm realistically talking some real shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's just what it is. Like, I bought battle rap back. I got niggas interested. I got people who wasn't battle rap fans, music fans, interested.
We got that feel back.
I got
bit of
real
authenticity.
Okay, so I got a two-part question for you.
Texting me like, yo, dog, you really could be the nigga like on the industry side killing shit and on the battle side killing shit. Like, yo, you could be the first nigga like really doing this shit. Like, you know, Cassidy had left, Eminem had left. They all went and did their industry shit and then tried to come back, but wasn't doing industry shit, you know, as far as Cass. Nobody was doing it at the same time. Like, you know,
Right.
Cass is not considered a mainstream industry artist, or you know what I'm saying, like that anymore. You know, he does what he do. He got his own lane now, you know. So for me, it's like I'm the first one who's still fucking with A+ list artists, A+ list producers, and you know what I mean, getting placements on big TV shows and shit like that. Yo, shout out to Double Cross, #1 independent urban show out right now, 73 million streams. I wrote the theme song, and I wrote a song on the first episode of that, and then it just got picked up.
That was a dope ass plug.
Theme song got picked up again, which
I'm
is
about to
mine
get you
again. And I got 3 more placements on the second season. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you know, when we talk this industry shit, I only talk this industry shit. See, people think, and that's why I said simple-minded. A lot of battle rappers think when I talk industry, they think I mean on the radio.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
You know why
I got a two-part question for Jag. My first question is your second battle and your third battle.
Yeah.
Are those opponents or could be opponents on your Kill Bill list? Are 2 of those gentlemen on your Kill Bill list?
The second one just dead. He's not on the Kill Bill list, but
so you just window kill shopping.
Yeah,
okay.
That's it.
Okay. Now my next question is who is the 5 on your Kill Bill list?
Arsenal.
Okay.
SUGE.
Okay.
Calico.
Calico.
Okay.
Calico, my nigga, man. He a real nigga. My bad. My shit cutting out.
We hear you though.
We press the button. Calico, a real nigga, man. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with Calico. Much respect, dog. But I just think that we 2 bullies. I think he talk a lot of street shit, some real nigga street shit, and I think us together in that ring, yeah, it's gonna be like 2 gorillas in there. You know what
Ray, I'm staying right there on your thought. I just want to say this real quick. It seems, sir, I found the rhythm. You know, I found once I see Al Gore, I talk to him. So that's a bar. That's a bar. But Jag, it seems to me, sir, that you want the disrespectful niggas and the bully niggas. It seems to me like down the line, if it was able to happen, I could see you potentially giving a new guy a shot. Who's a new bully out there? He's a dance. Twerk. You like bullies.
Twerk, my nigga, man. You know, like if look, if me and Twerk got on the phone and we both agree, like for our families, like, you know what I'm saying, it made sense and shit like that, then we gonna do it, man. You know what I'm saying? We would do it. Like, but Twerk, my nigga, you know, I know Twerk, man. He one of the first real battle rappers that tapped in and showed love. You know what I'm saying? I can't even lie. Like, I would be lying if I said that Twerk didn't show me love. You know what I mean?
Okay, so you said Suge, Ars, Calico. Who's your last two?
AVE.
I like that a lot.
You see everybody's face? Oh, I should have screenshotted that.
I pay attention specifically to Wing's face when he said AVE.
Yo, E, you want to know something funny? While you do that, you know, I'm looking at yours.
Right.
Dead ass.
Okay, AVE, and who's the last one?
That's a hell of a list.
That's a hell of a list.
And that's only 4.
But through his performance, I'm not mad at this.
Hold on. So did you just say RUM?
RUM Nitty.
Oh, wow. Oh
my God.
Yeah, that's a phenomenal.
Okay.
I'm gonna take my time. I'm gonna take my time with the list of bullies, man. Suge will be the easiest. We know that.
Damn.
That's one bully dead. You know what I'm saying? That's one bully dead. He don't rap good enough.
Oh shit.
So we would be left with four bullies. Like, I would retire after this. You know what I'm saying? If I'm able to do what I do, like, and beat my Kill Bill list, I would retire from battle rap. You know why? Because
Zeke, what up?
So,
hey, I can respect that.
Bully to ever come.
That I can respect. I can respect.
Jag, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put, because the audience, we don't do the call ups here because we have such a big team. Yeah. But I'm gonna put the questions or comments up on the screen so you can see them.
All right.
Yeah, y'all in the comments, man. If y'all got some questions,
y'all
man,
niggas better behave. I'm gonna tell you that now, because we a gully bunch. We a gully ass bunch. But
listen, if we told them to behave, then we wouldn't be us. They know to be respectful. Jack will fire off on any one of these niggas at the end of the day. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? We don't do that.
Yo,
I'm
still stuck on that list. That is a crazy fucking list that he has, man. Like,
no. Let's use the right word. At first, I said that list was what, Wing? I said it was a good list or whatever. It was a whatever. That's a phenomenal fucking list. It's phenomenal. That's a hell of a list. That's a hell of a list. That's a bold ass list. You talking some big shit, sir.
It is a bold list, man. But, like, listen, man. In order to go out a legend, you got to step the legends. Like, I can't leave this game, you know what I'm saying, with people saying, like, yo, Jag was one of the greatest West Coast niggas we ever seen. Like, how can I speak that shit if I didn't go and do that, or I didn't go and try to do that? You know what I mean?
You got some that argue that Mike never played LeBron. You got some that say Mike never played LeBron. Still great.
He didn't have a chance to.
Hey, Zeke said you don't want no smoke with AVE, man.
Man, listen, dog. I want smoke with all the bullies, man. That's the only way we gonna test these hands out. Why would I want?
You consider AVE a bully, though?
Yeah, that was gonna be my next question.
You consider AVE a bully?
Wait, hold on, wait. Let's not sleep. Like the way that AVE presence is in the ring, it can come over big bullyish.
Yeah,
it can come over big bullyish.
Yeah, he don't AVE not no little
bully puncher. He a bully puncher, and he got size. So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's really it. Well, he did kind of bully JC, and I'm not letting nobody.
Come on, man.
I'm not letting nobody tell me that JC beat AVE. I'm arguing.
Oh no, JC didn't beat AVE.
Yeah,
now,
and a lot of people had this different, but I got AVE beating RUM Nitty, dog.
Oh, of course.
Nah,
Jag, that is one of the most.
That
is one of the most debatable battles now. Like
that's
battle
still debatable.
Nobody's. There's not like a clear cut.
Nah, it wasn't
on that.
That was a great battle.
It'll never be.
Yeah,
it'll never be.
That was a great battle.
Blade Brown,
AVE, man. He was talking real street shit.
Blade Brown asked, "Would you battle Danny Myers?"
Say no, Jag, please.
Horrible.
I
gotta watch it again, bro.
My bad,
Say
Danny.
no to that, please.
We gonna have a E show where I just really break down the good the bad and the misunderstood about Danny Myers. And y'all not going to disagree with nothing I say. I promise.
Dog, why does that sound like a documentary?
You know
though?
what? Hey, my bad. Take Av off that
30
list.
for 30.
Man.
30
Take
for
Av
30.
off that list. He ain't big enough. Charlie Clips.
Oh shit!
I beg to. All right. So let me get this. Put it back. Charlie Clips. At this point, and I'm not even trying to be funny. Let's be honest. Charlie Clips is just at that point in his career where this doesn't really excite him anymore. He doesn't really give off the glare. Now I'm not discounting his past because he's like one of the greatest runs in battle rap.
It's exciting.
I don't know, E. Because wait, hold on. I don't know, E. Because they said that he wasn't excited about Twerk.
He's excited again. Listen,
they said he wasn't excited about Twerk, and he beat Twerk.
That Nick Cannon money has stopped. He's excited right now. Fuck what niggas talk about. You heard what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
I'd rather see Jag versus Ab, but I mean, I'm not gonna be upset if he battles Charlie. But that's just my personal opinion. Y'all may resume the conversation.
BX Legend. He asked, "Would you ever consider doing a 2-on-2?"
Yeah, man. I talked to B-Dot.
Ooh.
Jag versus Brooklyn Hands. I like that.
Hold on.
I am here for that.
Wait. You said a 2. Wait.
I am here for that.
Wait, hold on.
Jag,
Wait.
you said a 2-on-2 with B-Dot?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, B-Dot, my nigga. See, you see what I'm saying? Like, I'm surrounding myself. You know what I'm saying? Around niggas that really do this. You know what I'm saying? Yes. And we all on one accordance with this shit, man. Like, that's why this shit could get real wild for me, man.
Oh, so you're not talking crazy at all. You excited. You excited.
Yo, can we, like, for a second, hold on. Can we try to put this into the universe to really make this happen? I want to see that. Jag versus Brooklyn Hands makes more sense than any battle.
Yeah, because if he's going by his bully agenda, that is
and great rapping agenda.
Yeah, you gotta see.
Like there's very few people in battle rap.
I am going off a bully agenda, but at the same time, I'm a businessman, and he's just not big enough.
Listen, like Brooklyn Hands. Brooklyn,
you see my name on here.
The conversation's over.
I get it, but I'm speaking from a fan perspective, Malone.
Yeah, that's it.
When it comes to just stature, physical stature, and rapping ability, it makes perfect sense.
I'm liking these names BX Legend gave out. He said Jag versus Brooklyn Hands, Head Ice, O-Red, Easy, J Vert.
Fire.
Some of them is some interesting names, and it would look like some good battles.
I'm not gonna hold you. Quick sidebar: you can tell how powerful Easy to Block Captain's buzz is because his name's on that list. Like,
yeah,
that like BK name was Big K.
Oh, okay. I was wondering what BK was.
I ain't
like, who's that? Brooklyn? Like all of Brooklyn? Okay.
He said all of Brooklyn?
Okay, wait a minute, y'all. I'm trying to ask the question. So
go ahead, Wayne. Go ahead.
What about Big K on RBE?
Nah.
Not big enough.
Thank you.
Hey, I'm just asking the question.
Nah, like I said before this battle shit, I had relationships with certain niggas, like real street niggas. You know what I'm saying? And Big K was one of them. Like, he been in my house. You know what I'm saying? My real house. You feel me? In LA. After the battle in Atlanta, I kicked it with Big K before I left. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my brother. You know what I'm saying? So I couldn't see myself like instantly jumping in the ring with Big K. Like,
I can respect that.
You feel me? That's my dude. You know what I mean?
Makes sense. Yeah.
I got relationships with a lot of top niggas.
Okay.
Look, again, I just like that Kill Bill list, man. I really like it.
Yeah,
I would not mind
seeing. I ain't gonna hold you.
After that math performance, I would not mind seeing you versus any of those guys, man.
Feel me?
So, but let me get the understanding, like you said, and battling the best is before you check out of this. That's great, but you wouldn't consider giving a newer guy a shot at all?
Nah, not if the bag ain't right. Like I said, I'm a businessman too. I'm not just here to to be the best bully. I'm also here to milk the game, how Floyd Mayweather doing boxing. You know what I'm saying? This is a business. I see what's going on, and I see niggas, a lot of niggas' business mind is not where mine is at, and they could be making way more money than what they making. And no disrespect to no disrespect
I agree
to
with
anybody
that.
what they making. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But
Trust, I agree with that. I do.
my mind in a different spot, you know. Niggas got kids. I'm setting up shit right with this battle shit. Feel me?
Right.
That would be crazy. Now somebody's at, well, okay, so they asked about Show Off, Diz, and Hitman.
Come on, Diz my nigga, man. Y'all, come on, man. Y'all got to know what's
I mean, I knew the Diz question was out because, I mean,
Right.
again, this is a West Coast thing.
I just talked to Diz yesterday on FaceTime. Like, that's my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
we from here. You know what I'm saying? We did the pit together. He was at the pit back in the days. Me, him, and Daylight. We don't. I knew Diz down there 15 years.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah.
So like you said, you do surround yourself with these
I call
cats.
myself a West Coast legend because I'm just making some shit up. No,
Right.
I call myself that for a reason. If whoever the best now, damn near the best now, I got a relationship with them. They know what's happening. You know what I'm saying? Been having a relationship for some years with them. Murder Mook, my nigga. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah,
that's
you
dope.
feel me?
Hey, it was Mook that pre-warned Math and said, "Yo, man, this nigga got some shit for you."
Well,
like,
it was also supposedly ghost wrote for you or assisted you.
That part I didn't believe.
Listen, I didn't heard the first round against a certain. Listen, that's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, I done switched it up now too. Yeah, it's bad.
You didn't edit it, the stuff that you said, did you?
Well, some of it I used for a different round, and I edited it.
Okay.
I edited the first round. I made it more stomach hurting in the first round.
Oh my Lord! You know what? Let's just listen. If this battle were to go down, let me ask you this: what did you think of 40 Cal's performance against Ill Will?
Wait, what happened just now? Wait a minute.
Hey, he just stared at the screen after she asked the question.
Oh shit!
It was like he stared at the screen and made it funny, man.
The blank stare is the undisputed answer to a dumb question.
God. Listen, I'm just
listen. You know what? All jokes aside, 40 is very witty, but he lazy than a motherfucker. That lazy shit can't. I guarantee you, that lazy shit can't drag you to the top. It's only so long you could go with that lazy flow. You know what I'm saying? And then we go here, and then one here, and then put like all his punchlines sound like that. I crack you over your head, nigga. He sound like the Pink Panther. You know what I'm saying? Like, feel me? You dead?
Wow.
Nigga. I'm on your head, and it'll make spaghetti. You know, like, you feel me? It's just lazy. It's just lazy. It's just like, nigga, what? That's unbelievable. I don't believe nothing that nigga say, man. He could be the coldest killer in the streets ever, and I don't believe nothing 40 Cal say. Because of how he said it. I shoot you in your hand, nigga. Like, it just...
I want to say that maybe it's the Harlem shit, but then I done seen too many Harlem battle rappers that don't sound like 40.
Right.
And all the Harlem dudes sound completely different.
Right.
Feel me? That shit, that lazy flow, I mean, to each his own, man. Hey, man.
Yo, shout out to Timberland TV. He said 40 is the diet chiller.
Oh
my God.
He called 40 a diet chiller, dog.
Don't do Chiller like that.
I was gonna say that's low key disrespectful to Chiller because Chiller this year is like beating a lot of niggas.
Shit, Chiller this year is the MVP of the bubble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not playing this year, like at all.
40 like
Shout
the
out to Real
Diet
Sick.
He called it 40 the Diet Mace. Wow.
Hold on, I thought Cardan was the diamond. I mean, that's for niggas in New York if you understand music.
Yeah, Cardan was.
Yeah, you know.
Yep, it was.
You know,
God.
New version of that.
Shout to Harlem though.
Okay, but okay. Let me ask this. If that were to happen, why would you take that? Like you said, business-wise, I get it. But what does that do for you?
Just ripping the Dipset nigga because I'm from LA.
I'll take that answer. I'll take that answer.
I'll take that answer. Just because on that notch under my belt, it's like, yeah, I got at a Dipset nigga too, nigga. Fuck you niggas talking about.
So he's saying,
nigga,
yo,
a Dipset
this nigga
from
running
Harlem,
around collecting
you know what I'm saying?
achievements.
What else niggas want?
He walking around and he like NBA 2K. He collecting badges.
I'm duking it out with the East Coast niggas. This with the West Coast. This what we dream of. This what the niggas be wanting to do. Get over there with these niggas who be rapping like that and kill one of these niggas. This is what they want to do. Like, I'm over here doing it.
This is what I mean by the narrative. The East Coast, West Coast narrative.
Yeah.
You keeping it battle rap, of course, but at the same time, it's like, listen, the narrative. I like the okay. Like I said, like you said, you an old head, I'm an old head. We was all there for the East Coast, West Coast beef. We was there. We've lost people that we know. Hell, Pop was somebody that I knew. And in the interim of a lot of
I wasn't there, but I was a kid watching it from the Midwest of Detroit and was like, damn, this shit is wild. Yeah.
I was a teenager on the East.
However, here's my thing about it. I like it battle rap wise. Yep. Especially with JAG on the influx of this, because it brings the respect for West Coast that they have been lacking. Number one. Number two, I don't feel like it's no harm in this any worse than the narrative that has been played with the whole gang culture battles that have been being used. See, when you from California, that's a different field. And I've never really respected how that shit been going down in the last year. Yeah. Because while we can speak about relatives that passed away or people who have been killed in regard to the East Coast, West Coast beef, I could say the same thing in regard to, I mean, I had cousins that were Bloods and Crips that didn't speak for years.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's real.
I most definitely can relate to that.
I mean, like Jag said, basically, as far as that relative, I told y'all that relative line for me, that shit hit. That hit me in my spirit because I don't say cousin or anything like that. Y'all know when I talk, a lot of times, it was just the way he said that. That is real life for us.
But Wing, if you go back to the show, I even said I love that line, and me and you have had private conversations. Like I never put my life and what I did growing up on display or whatever, because that's nothing that I like to put on display. I like to tell about the people, the change that I went through before when I got rid of all of that gang stuff out of my life. But I felt it too because I was on the outs with my brother on my dad's side that was cripping, and I was blooding, and I was like, me and him didn't speak. We didn't speak.
I was just telling my
that bar was fire.
We had a family reunion in 2016. We barely have them because half of my family Crips and, you know what I'm saying, half of my family Bloods, man. We had a family reunion. Niggas stand on one side, other niggas stand on the other side. It was no reason to even do the shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was like, feel me? That's just real shit.
That's that. So at the end of the day, like I said, and shout out to Drop. Like I said, that's dope dude. But like, I felt where he was coming from, but for me, it's if you keep it, you know what I mean? If you look at it from a battle rap perspective, as far as you got somebody that is truly high profile coming into battle rap, basically, like he said, he got battle rap lit again, and you take this momentum and then start the narrative and build on it in a positive way. I mean, because right now, Jag looking like you might be the most hated. You done hurt some feelings. You done hurt.
You know why? You know why? Because this nigga is literally like a battle rap enigma, and I say it like this: we didn't know who the person from the industry circles would be if it wasn't a direct industry person himself. That was going to come into battle rap. Yeah, we all toyed with the idea. We flirted with it, but none of us We ain't really think it was gonna happen.
Nah, I'm sorry.
See, Math, that's where Math fucked up, and that's why I agree with Jag. I don't know why Math slept on this nigga.
Right.
I don't know why.
You know what? But let me say this, Malone. I don't think Mav really slept on him because those 3 rounds that Mav had, the reason why I say that, those 3 rounds that Mav had, man, would have beat a lot of niggas.
Right.
Clear.
But they didn't beat Jag. So hold on, Wayne.
And he's been in battle rap too long to have even not have been witty enough to rap with him. That's the thing about it.
Happen. Wing, it's about to happen. That's true. It's about to happen. It's about to happen.
And I took listen, every round I stood there and took that shit like a G, bro. You didn't see one piece of nervousness in my body.
He's building to my point now. And I gotta do this, Ray. I'm sorry. I got to do it. I got to. It's with Jag right here. Like I said, a lot of people have this battle as being debatable. Cool. Whether you got Math winning or you got Jag winning. This is a perfect example. Ray has Math edging it. I had Jag 2-1. Perfectly fine. But here's where I've been saying my point when it comes to battle rap. And because it finally happened, I'm not letting niggas backpedal on this shit.
Okay.
It has always have been, whether it's folklore or just myth, but it has been rumors and has been said. If any one of these industry niggas come into the league and they even hold their own and make it debatable and they prove that they could stand with the battlers, yo, in a debatable, the battle rapper doesn't get that win. Why you not supposed to have a debatable with the nigga who's coming from outside in your house?
You know what? And you know what I've said to you every time you said that? Because I've said the same thing. I can't debate with you on that. Because we all had that rule.
That's like
how do you have Matt?
Right now you on camera. And that back door behind you, a nigga come through that back door right now. You don't know who this nigga is. That nigga go grab a bowl of cereal and all that. Stand behind the camera and eat the cereal and all that shit in your house. You feel what I'm saying? And you don't drag that nigga. Hey, you lost. That nigga running shit now.
I'm mad. I literally visualized some nigga coming behind Ray eating cereal. Like, because
that's just what it is. Step up your couch.
Yo, E.
My nigga, what are you doing?
Yo, you sure you're not? You sure you're not smoking, brother?
Nah, I just thought it was hilarious analogy.
And not for nothing, in this particular battle,
I'm just saying,
this was one of the best showings. Is the thing about it.
It was the one.
It makes it even worse because there's nothing negative. People will find shit, they always do, but to me there was nothing negative that you could possibly really say.
Yeah,
until Jag's next battle. Yeah, I'm gonna go there. Jag, sir, you gotta show up again. Just like, I'm not doubting you, sir, but you know, I gotta do this. I gotta do this for those that, you know, if your first battle ends up being better than your second battle, you already know in the court of public opinion. You know what I'm saying?
Guess what? My second battle gonna be far more killer than my first battle.
Yo, shout out to DMVP because that makes,
I just put that on. I just put it
that.
Go ahead.
I believe the material Math had about banging in the third was drafted for Geechee. He just repurposed it for Jag.
And you know,
shout out the MVP.
Hold on, let me break it down. Let me break the science down to y'all,
please.
Because it was random. It was random as fuck.
I do gang bang. I do say blood in my raps. Correct.
Yep.
Correct.
But it was a few things that Mav said in that third round, and I wanted y'all to pay attention to.
Mm-hmm.
He spoke to me as if I'm not an inspirational gangbanging rapper. That's how I knew it wasn't for me. I said, "Oh, who is this for? We talking about the nigga who went viral this year. Fuck out of the whole battle rap. Let's do that. I'm a brag today. Out of the whole battle rap, we talking hundreds of battle rappers. I was the only fucking battle rapper that made any Black Lives Matter playlist during our shit that we was going through, you know what I'm saying, as a race, and every musical platform that played some music, it was only Black Lives Matter playlist. I was on every platform. Every one. Not a math. What you did for the people? Who you spoke for? What you changed? I did Kaepernick 1, Kaepernick 2, Black Boy Rise Part 2. Oh my God. Even with the gang shit. I spoke on that. Feel me? I did the Black History, tied to the tree like a slave. Man, try to laugh about that, but I am the only nigga speaking for our people like that. So when he spoke on that in the third round, and he said, "I'm not giving inspiration back to the youth. I'm only showing them how to gangbang and shit." And I'm listening to him. I'm like, "Whoa, who are you talking about? They can't be talking about me." That's why I didn't give him. That's why I didn't give him the third round, also, bro, because it was fabricated.
So with shit like that, how a nigga giving Math the win? How?
So two things. I want to say this. First and foremost, Wing, I want to give you your flowers, and I would like to apologize to you because when we were on the show and we was debating this battle, you brought that up.
I told
you brought that up. And then when I went back and I did my research and I listened to this brother's music, I said, yo, I just put my hands up. I said, yo, I was wrong. The only reason why I didn't come on the last show and talk about it is because, again, rest in peace to my boy Elder Cornelius, man. He passed away. So I was like, man, I don't feel like talking about no battle rap shit at all. But I'm going to sit up here and say, you know what? That on that point, I'm wrong. You was absolutely right because I didn't even know much about this man, and I had to do my research on him myself to say, let me make sure I'm understanding, because when you came at that route and said, yeah, he blooding, but Anthony, but Ray, this is what he doing. This is what he's doing. I said, okay, I got to do my research, and bam, I did my research, and here we are. You know, so.
See, when I say blood, I'm taking it all the way back, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like Bloods and Crips, you know, we started these gangs to protect our neighborhoods from dirty cops.
Facts.
You get what I'm saying? So yeah, I say blood, but these people don't even know why I'm saying blood. You don't see me up in there, you feel me, looking like a super duper West Coast 1990 gangster. You know what I'm saying? No, I say blood because that's what I came up from. That's my vocabulary. But I'm representing blood in a different way. You know what I mean? I'm not representing blood in a disrespectful way. I'm showing the youth it's ways how you get up out the hood without having to rob a nigga or go kill a nigga. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm the nigga who is traveling to different states and going to go use my mouthpiece, you feel me, to get by. Like, it's different. I'm showing these niggas. So it's like him saying all that to me, it was like, bro.
It was irrelevant. It was completely like seriously gang culture. You know what I mean? It just, if you know, you know. And again,
and that's why it did not move me not one bit.
Right. Ray, you want to read that comment or?
What are some ways the industry guys can help open doors for battle rappers to cross over?
I think some of these battles need to declare winners. I think some of these winners need to be, you know, who music is really good, need to be offered maybe a 360 deal or a one-off, you know what I mean? One album deal, you know, give niggas a chance to get in the studio with big time producers and put out albums, as well as the industry artists who got connections to TV, you know, possibly get these dudes on TV the same way Nick Cannon did, you know what I mean?
Right.
Taking it to a new level, bro. Just not keeping niggas stagnant just on stage. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Blade Brown had asked a question earlier, and I missed it, man. But we were speaking on Harlem earlier, man. He said, "What about you versus K Shine?"
I would love that.
Okay. So John Smith asked, and I actually was going to segue into that, trying not to really talk about it, but talk about it because I know that was on Three Letter Man's show as well with the conversation. Supposedly, I guess he said, or was kind of making it seem or giving an innuendo like he punked you or whatever the case may be. So John Smith asked, basically, you know, he gives you your flowers or whatnot, but basically asking, why did you come at 40 that way? But when Mav said something about smacking you, you didn't have that same energy.
If he heard the interview where I forgot who told me Mav said some shit like that. And I said in that interview too, I said Mav, that was he talking. If Mav wanted to smack me, he would have smacked me and shit would have went a totally different way in that whole battle. I don't know what this nigga talking about. Mav ain't never told me to my face or on the phone that he was gonna smack me. He said that shit in the interview to another man, and I wasn't able to call in on that interview and say whatever I wanted to say. I didn't hear the interview when Mav said it. But if Mav would have said that to me and I was on the phone like I was on the phone with 40, you would have heard me scream on Mav the same way. I don't give a fuck who it is, my nigga. You saw me on stage with Mav. I wasn't nervous about nothing, nigga. Ain't nobody finna smack me or do none of that. Like I said, if Mav would have smacked me, shit would have went a whole different way. He wouldn't have been making it home to no motherfucking podcast. I'll tell you that. Feel me? We're going to leave this shit battle rap.
Right.
I got no problem with Mav. You know what I'm saying? He angry that I beat him. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, if he ever want to try his hands and smack a nigga, you feel me? That issue is always available. So I don't know what this nigga talking about.
John, he actually, and he may be late to the show, but that he kind of said that earlier, and Jag said that earlier in the show as well, as far as Math and him. If there was anything that would have happened, could have happened then, it would have happened then. So that I'm not sure what he heard, but
I don't know what the fuck he talking about.
Yeah.
Blaze said, okay, well, not all battlers, they're all
trash music.
Yeah, because there's a lot of fire ass battlers.
Yeah, it's a lot. Yeah, I agree. It's a
Surf.
Yeah, I fuck with a few battle rappers' music, man. I mean,
Geechee.
Yeah.
Who else make fire music? Nitty, Lotta Zay, Nestle. There's a lot of motherfuckers out there that make shit.
B-Dot, B-Dot, Verb.
Oh yeah, Verb and B-Dot. Ilmac.
Yeah.
Marv One doesn't get his credit like he should. Like he.
Oh yeah, hell no, he don't.
Yeah, Shy said he was there, John.
The soundtrack to Autumn was fire.
Yeah,
incredible.
Marv One's joint, that was fire.
And the Wayne Fontaine album.
John Smith, if you're still watching, Shy, one of our co-hosts for this show, Jag, actually, Shy said he gave you gum. He was saying the person, I guess, who gave you gum. But yeah, that's who came back and kind of told us everything that had transpired, you know, and as far as, because everybody was still trying to figure out if Mav had walked out or whatnot. But yeah, John Smith, he was there, and what he's saying is basically, that energy was different. That energy was not, you know.
Yeah, Shy was in the building, man. Like, hey, shit, he saw me. Wasn't no bitch in my character, nigga. Like, I don't know what John talking about, John. I don't know what the fuck you was watching or what you saw or some shit. But in the building, nigga, you can see right there. Like, it wasn't, we're nervous for what? For what? Come on, dog. You know what I'm saying? I would get nervous for what? Definitely not nervous that a nigga gonna do something to me, man. You know what I mean? Nah.
That's crazy. Who do you think? I know, shout out to BA Slow-Mo. He had asked earlier, industry cats, who do you think could make the best transition coming in? I know Lloyd Banks kind of called out John the Don recently.
Oh, he was joking, though. That was a joke.
I got Lloyd Banks getting 30 by John.
Absolutely.
It's freaking John. That nigga don't lose like that. I'm not even his fan. Like,
John, nice to the motherfucker, dog. I see John running circles around Lloyd Banks.
That nigga's a master strategist, bro. Like, he just don't lose like that.
Yeah, he nice.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of set the bar a certain way, so Banks is gonna. I
don't know, John.
I just hope he don't go up there.
No, he said he's a fan. John Smith said no, he's a fan. He's from Cleveland. He's been rocking with you since 2012. Bret Hart Experience and Art of Freestyle. Yeah, Scattered Thoughts. He was okay.
Yeah, he named all my shit. Well, then, John, you should know, man. You know what I mean? My character don't change, man. My energy don't change, bro. It's like this on everybody.
Unfortunately, that battle rap is the realism of certain things and the impressions. People, I call these niggas battle rap action figures. They know how I do. I gives no fucks because that's just what it is to me. A lot, I just feel like too much of the theatrics. are glamorized when these niggas really ain't about that. Just get in the fucking ring and rap. Go home, get your bag, and call it a day. Because all the extra shit is not needed. Especially, but I do understand the believability factor is a big deal as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's cool. But again, there needs to be, a divide for that. Because I know with you and 40, some people, I've seen basically some blogs where they just feel like, why is ARP, if this battle happens, why would it happen when y'all have animosity?
That's the best time.
This battle happens.
That's the best time. You know what I mean? Best
If
time
it's
to do it,
animosity,
watch.
You say if it's animosity, that's the best time to have it. But then to sell the fight, I could see. But then, like with Math and Sirius Jones, people looked more. They wanted to watch that battle more for something happening than who was gonna win.
Yeah, well, that's all good. Get the ratings up. You know what I mean? And they go see us rap.
Okay, I ain't mad at that. I'm not mad at that
at
at all.
People gonna look when there's animosity with battles. People are gonna look to see. They're gonna watch. They're not watching it at this point. When it's animosity, they're not watching it for the battle itself. They're waiting to see if something will happen.
Exactly. Well,
And the worst part about it is that, right, if something does happen, everybody's like, "Oh, they ruined battle rap. Battle rap is dead." Oh, all this. Like, y'all motherfuckers paid to watch this shit.
Niggas is very indecisive in when they want to see conflict, whether they want to see battles or conflict. Like it's like high school. Like niggas went to school. The best event that could take place in school during the day was
a fight.
I missed days of school, went back and heard it was an epic fight and was mad as heck that I wasn't there. Like it's just ignorance. It's all.
Okay, Scotty, here's the last question for Jag. He asked, is there anyone that you think isn't, well, I think you already answered that, but I'm gonna ask it again, that isn't nice, that you think is a star that you would get the fuck out of here?
That isn't nice, that I think is a star.
Right.
Suge is one of them.
That's hilarious.
I knew it.
I came in on Suge Slander.
I don't even want to tell you who else I think is not nice. Yeah, it'll come out down the line.
Nah, you can't say shit like that and not. I mean, give us one. It's a couple. You can give us one more.
Nah, because this one big. I say this name. It's gonna take away from all the other bullies.
It sound like you talking about Surf. Yeah.
Nah,
Surf is not a bully.
No, I'm just saying the list on the bullies. Surf not no bully either, but I'm just saying whoever it is I'm talking about on my list, it'll knock that list down. Like nobody on that list. Yeah.
Bullies?
I ain't gonna say.
Dang, come on. You got a hint.
Nah.
Like, yo, outside of the bullies that we named, like, yo, who else is out there? Like, if battle rap is the Marvel universe, who are these?
I'm gonna leave that up to y'all imagination, man.
Damn. God damn. Out of all these battles.
I see you, Mike. You might try to lock it
I
up.
damn sure am thinking.
I'm really thinking right now too.
With Corona and of course with RBE's schedule, how often do you plan on being on cards?
Shit, as long as them bags keep getting big.
A battle rap bully that would be.
Feel me?
Somebody said Swave. Shout out to Scotty.
It ain't him. I'm just laughing.
Yeah,
that ain't him. No. That ain't it.
I forgot.
But that's interesting.
Yeah. I forgot about Swave.
That'd be a good one. Shout out to my bro. That'd be a good one.
I said Head Ice.
I much rather see him versus Swave more than Head Ice.
I ain't gonna say.
Damn it! Come on.
Nah, we know you're not gonna say.
Before.
Huh?
We know.
The cops tried this before.
Well, look.
But
I got something that came up. I got to run, man. Jag against Salute You on the Incredible Battle versus Math, man.
Thank you, bro.
I wish I could have stayed longer for the remainder of the show, but I have to holler at you.
oh no, we about to let Jag go now. Anyway, no, we was about to let him go now. We're just trying to pick his brain on that last bully. But no, like you said, as far as so basically, well, you can go ahead, Ray. But so basically, I guess written's. I mean, how long is it preparing you, or is it taking you to prepare? I know what I heard. And we already talked about that. And it seems like you kind of right on point with the rest of battle rap. But for the most part, they usually
he's gotten the algorithms down, it seems.
All I can say, man, listen.
Yeah, I like to use that word up here, Jag. Algorithm. Yeah. You feel me? That's my shit.
I don't understand it. Listen. Y'all know how I do when I go to events, standing in front of them bars, and it's like, Jesus.
It's a lot of shit in that algorithm. It's how
man,
you move,
listen.
how you say. It's a lot of variables. It's a lot.
If that battle gets booked, I will say this. As me and Jack spoke about, I will say this, and that's like you said, as far as lazy, he can feel if 40 felt like that was a diss. At the end of the day, you got to look at who you battling. You know what I mean? And you got to be able to keep up with this man's aggression, his delivery, his cadence, and then the bars.
Yeah.
You got to be able to keep up with all of that.
Yo, 40. Basically, what she's saying is, you can't be the industry nigga that comes in to battle the other industry nigga who had the best showing, right? And you already got one up on him, so he's already 1-0 you in that, because you won, but you got a 0 when it comes in comparison to putting the two together. With that said, sir, you better not be one of the niggas that come over here and try to 30 this man in a face off and then give us trash.
Come on, man.
We getting you the fuck out of here, bro, and we respect you. but let's be clear.
We respect you.
We respect you. But let's be very clear. You feel me? Because shout out to 40 Cal. He's very good. Come on, y'all see his promo game. He's good. Okay. Listen. Okay. But for him coming into the culture, whether it's subpar or not to some, or up to par to some, I think it's up to par. I'm not saying it's the greatest, but he tries to be a showman. Well, nigga, this gonna be a bar fest, so you gotta come with the bars. And it's already got the East-West situation on it. It's battle rap. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you gotta hold it down. You got the coach pretty much on your back in that battle. I'm just saying.
If that battle goes down, let's get 40 the fuck out of here. He's not that good, man. Let's keep it 100 up here, okay? 40 was not that good against Ill Will.
There was a bar when he said, "I'm caking out the trash." They call me trash bag man. The fact that he wrote that down,
he should have smacked the shit out of himself
and
after
then said it in the battle. That was one of the bars in the Ill Will battle. I'm just saying.
Yeah. But then he turned around and did
one of the worst bars that I've ever heard.
Aster thing.
Like, and when you think about it, when you think about 40 was supposed to be. Remember, 40 was like that dude during his Dipset days with the punches and all of that.
Don't forget Fight Club. He was on a run.
Fight Club.
That nigga,
you know what I'm saying? I'm taking out the trash. Call me trash bag man. That's like a superhero. I just picture a superhero with a glad bag.
So he set it up. And then it ended up being on some Missy I Can't Stand the Rain garbage bag shit.
Yeah, that's trash bag man with 40 cal.
Okay, but then he came with the whole pastor thing that he did. Think about that standing in front of Jag.
Yeah, no.
Started laughing.
Death becomes you. Death becomes you. Game of Thrones shit.
Jag, you battled in Fight Club, right? Did you battle in Fight Club?
Yeah.
Who was your favorite opponents during Fight Club?
Cortez.
That was your favorite battle for Fight Club?
Right. Yeah. And then the phone.
Was that because
I ripped that nigga? Von Jeff was the nigga who would set the battles up for Fight Club. He came to me in Math battle. Me and Cortez battled fucking 14 years ago in 06. He came up to my car window.
Does the culture know about this?
I said from the battle, bro. 14 years ago.
Some people are in the loop about Jag battling Cortez. It's not like a mystery. People know.
He came and mentioned a line I said to Cortez 14 years ago. That's how you know I was ahead of my time, dog.
Jeez.
And Cortez wasn't no slouch, especially during a lot of people give Cortez shit these days, but Cortez has always been a great rapper.
Yeah, Cortez always been forever be the keeper of the vault. He's the vault lord.
The sad part about Cortez in general is that Jag just said he battled Cortez 14 years ago. And Cortez is mocked by his peers.
Yeah. Ain't that shit some shit?
That is hard to come back from that, bro. Like you 14 in and you know what?
I will never subscribe to the Cortez slander.
I'm not slandering Cortez.
No, I'm not saying you, but I'm talking about other. When you say he's mocked by his peers, that's what I mean. Like I'll never subscribe to that because I think Cortez is dope.
Jag battle Cortez.
They do.
3 times. Jag battle Cortez.
14 years in, and I'm getting bigger battles than him.
Wait, hold on. You battled 3 times? You battled him 3 times? You battled him 3 times?
Yeah.
Oh.
I beat them all 3.
No, somebody had asked him, has said in the comments that they didn't even know that you battled him. Yeah, 3 times.
Yeah, Jag is not new. He just
y'all gotta do your research.
He been around.
To do your research.
I'm only really hip to you because personally I've heard you. I mean, industry. I mean, I heard your name before, obviously. You know what I'm saying? But Cassidy coming back when he did the first time, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like from then to now, and I'm just like, yo, because I'm not gonna lie. Like I chose you winning with blindfolds on, fam. Like I was like, yo, if this nigga come in here and get his fucking ass kicked, bro, I'm gonna have to eat shit. You know what I'm saying? but I was like, yo, he's doing it.
Yeah.
Shit.
I knew it was gonna be a problem. I knew it was gonna be a problem for Math in that battle when I saw the was it LA Leakers freestyle?
Yeah.
Was that what it was? Like that solidified it for me. Because people who can rap, especially if you battled, you don't lose it.
Right.
Yeah,
you don't lose it. You adjust because things change, but don't lose it. And
not
clearly
you rapping like that.
Yeah, that shit was fire.
Not when you rapping like that on the fucking Leakers.
I don't know. Jag, they said Jordan asked, are any of your battles on Verse Tracker?
I don't know.
Probably not.
Nah.
Because that was a while before Verse Tracker was even a database.
Right. Jordan, you have to go to Angry Fans. Well, you can actually go to, Cav's got like 3 different pages, but if you go to YouTube and you search Jag, or I think he had Chubby Jag versus Cortez, it'll come up. You will see
and
that.
Don't forget, he also battled Tom Gifts from Dipset, which was that great phone battle.
Oh, right. Yeah.
And then they did a song after that, which is also dope.
Yeah, I think
my nigga, man.
If you Google all of that, you can probably find it more than likely. And then Jag, before you go, just give them your social media, where they can find the songs, the videos, music, all of that.
Shit, man. My Instagram is at JAG. My Twitter is South Central Jag. My YouTube is JAG. You know what I mean? You can go in and type, just put in Jag versus, and then you'll see the Math battles, all that interviews and all that shit will pull up. And then if you go on Apple, Tidal, Spotify, just type in JAG. My last project I put out was Older the Berry, Sweeter the Juice, and I just put a single out, Black Boy Rise 2, featuring Dope Boy from Futures Camp Free Bands. I just dropped that on the day of the face-off, actually.
You said you and Doughboy?
Yeah.
Yeah,
hey, I fuck with that. What was it? The walk down joint he had. That shit was fire.
Yeah, fire.
That shit that with YG.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
How close is like the rap community in South Central? Like, is everybody like know everybody that's making moves?
We all know everybody. We all know each other. We all not close like that, but we all know each other.
You know who Slim the Mobster is?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my cousin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's my first cousin.
Yeah, that nigga name been around for a long time.
Jordan, he doesn't use the chubby anymore. I kind of think that's that's kind of see that, but yeah.
Yo, pause, nigga, if he dropped that shit off, nigga shouldn't be so comfortable typing that. Like, stop calling niggas chubby. He don't even call himself that. Pause.
Right. I don't know why everybody keep calling me that, man. The battle world, man.
Pause.
Y'all
grown men want to call this, like, he don't call himself that. So how you go, like, now, before y'all was calling him Jag when he was Chubby Jag, but he dropped the chubby, but that was Chubby Jag. You see the dumb shit?
Right.
That's just funny. Okay.
Well, we definitely appreciate you, Jag, and do not be a stranger. I'm definitely trying to make, I was about to say something, but anyway, yeah. We'll be in touch.
Yeah,
definitely just hit the follow on the Twitter too.
Oh,
okay, all right, you already know I got you.
Yeah, I'm gonna go follow you too.
Let's get it.
Yo. Oh, one day he gotta sit. Oh man, yo.
What?
Nah, this is entertaining.
One day he gotta do what?
I said, no, this is entertaining. I said, no, I'm a hammer. It's
Oh, you want him on the Arm & Hammer show? Well, you know what? Whenever you do,
in the future. No, not even now.
I'm saying,
I want it down the line. I want it when it builds.
We'll talk to him. We'll talk to him. Yeah, that's the complete niggatry show that we have out.
Okay, yeah. I'm on in on that.
Straight.
Yeah.
Fridays at 9. I'm telling you.
Oh yeah, that's the one Danny. That's the one Danny is on.
Okay, all right.
Oh yeah,
yes.
Definitely.
I'll have her hit you for that one whenever they do their next thing when you're available.
Okay, for sure. Let's get it.
All right, we appreciate you for real.
All right, likewise. You already know.
All right.
All right.
Peace.
All right, come on.
That was great.
Jordan, you're gonna have to rewind because he gave all that information earlier. Unfortunately, you missed it. But yeah, he gave
class started 2 hours ago.
He has not, as far as I know, he hasn't talked to Cassidy about this recent battle.
You ain't hear him in a math battle. Math tried to use the angle. The only reason we know is because of Cassidy. And he said somewhere in one of them rounds, like, yo, nah, nigga, I got my own shit going on right here. So when niggas like that, yo, I gotta tell
like I said, this is, y'all gotta
understand.
We appreciate that. Oh no, you're fine. You're fine. Just go, I appreciate you pulling up, Jordan. Yeah, no, he had said that earlier. So, if you got time tomorrow, or later, definitely go back and check the beginning out because he said all that then. But yeah, no, that list. What I do hope though is that I can understand where he's trying to, what he's trying to do as far as the culture being, when you come in, you want the best. And this is how you make your mark by, basically battling the best. I get all that. But I really hope that he would give not somebody up and coming, but somebody who is not God tier status a shot. You know what I mean? Because that ultimately, that's what we asking Loaded Lux and them to do. And they getting that kind of bag money. You feel me? So that's kind of something that I hope that he'll do. I think once he stays around long enough in battle rap, he probably will. It'll probably make more sense to him and kind of, see. I mean, it ain't like he don't deal with these dudes anyway. But I I think that would make sense. I mean, not for nothing. If you're willing to do a 2-on-2 with B Dot, why wouldn't you be willing to kind of, you know?
Yo, that's a bold fucking acclaim. First off, that's not just some light shit you just say. Like, I wasn't expecting to hear B Dot's name nowhere coming out. Like that's not the name that I was expecting. When you say that, I'm like, oh, it's like that.
But I can see it. I can see it. I mean, they're both Bloods, not for nothing.
I mean, I put that to the side.
Really quick, did anybody else notice the pattern between his? Did anybody else notice the crip pattern between the MCs that he said he wanted?
Yeah, I did.
SUGE, NITTY, Arsenal.
Yeah, I did.
Damn,
I did.
Interesting. Jordan, we are on every Friday and every Sunday.
You on a field trip.
But ultimately, we, we come on when we are available too. But yeah, we're on for the most part every Friday and every Sunday. Thank you.
What are we tackling?
But yeah, I didn't even trip off of that. The hit list is all Crips.
He out there riding around in his car, taking a little trip. You know what I'm saying?
He said Arsenal, SUGE, NITTY. It was somebody else.
AVE, AVE.
And then AVE, but then he took AVE out and said
he said Clips, right?
Clips.
Yeah.
Well, Clips has C's in his name, so
there's one more.
Yeah.
He said he would take two shots.
Yeah, they're both Damus. Yeah. So I could definitely see that. That makes sense. And not for nothing, kind of like we were saying in regard to the OGs. They're both, although
I would do.
With the OG, what were you talking to us, E? No, Jordan, that we were just talking about that's the narrative the guys came up with, or Mike just came up with. But
all right.
What was I saying? Y'all threw me off. I forgot. Oh, that's what I was saying. Yeah, they're both very conscious. You know what I mean? At a certain age, you become the OG. And like he said, I'm putting my young niggas on and teaching them to do different things. You know what I mean? That's something that, they say that B. Dotto, he's a fake blood. He's this, he's that. He don't bang like that. But see, when you, again, the West Coast culture is different than a lot of other gang cultures, other places. They unfortunately don't follow the rules that they follow on the West Coast. So, I mean, I could see it. I could definitely see it. They both have a big bully persona. I mean, if you think about it, when B. Dot raps, he talks to niggas. He got a little bully about him too. Jag and Calico would be crazy. Calico was on that list. That's who we missed.
Yeah, it was Calico. Yeah,
Calico was on that list.
I like that match, but I don't like that match.
Why not?
I like the match for the reason why he says he likes it, but I feel like lately Calico just hasn't been impressing me.
That's probably why
I don't think he really ever impresses me, to be honest. But okay.
I think what was the last battle we saw from Cal? Was it what was the last battle? I didn't like the Big K battle. He did good in Ill Will battle. I still got Ill Will taken at.
Me too.
I didn't like the Briz performance at all. I absolutely hated the Briz.
Yeah, the Briz was not good, and I was really pissed off with him about that. Yeah, Jordan, that's true. They do, but what I'm saying is, and it kind of goes back to the math battle, to the math battle with one of our other co-hosts that was up here, and the angle that Math tried to take in regard to that. At a certain age on the West Coast, like for the most part, you become an OG at 20 years old, 20, 21 years old. You're not on the street no more. You're building. You're you know what I mean? You're basically supposed to be trying to build the younger dudes. But that's what I'm saying. That's kind of the narrative that I'm kind of painting when it comes to B Dot and him. They're both on a conscious level. So I can see it. I definitely can see it. They're both Damus, and you know what I mean? They can talk that blood shit, but they can also talk an enlightenment and bettering Black people and the plight of the Black man. That's all I'm saying. That's just kind of how they're similar. I don't think he wants to. Who are you talking about? Calico? I don't think he did either. I thought I heard in an interview he had said something in regard to him, but
Cal said that he was supposed to be facing JAG. He got the offer first.
He probably did. I wouldn't be.
He said that. He said on the hip hop. I think it was Hip Hop Is Real interview or 15 Minutes of Fame recently, just dropped maybe within like past couple of days. He said that he was initially offered JAG.
I would not be surprised.
I totally forgot about that till just now.
I believe it.
I would not be surprised, and not for nothing. I don't know, Cal. I don't know. I really don't know.
Probably should have took him and got him out of here. Now we can see what he could do. Now we don't know. We don't know what you could do because he's But Cal would show up for that battle though, regardless of who.
He would definitely do that.
He definitely gonna show up for that because that's what his back.
What did y'all think about his proposal of URL versus RBE?
We've been wanting that for years.
Everybody wants that.
That's interesting that he said.
But who would be on the who would be on the RBE team? Show Off, Big K.
That's what I'm saying. It's definite. It would be dope, but how can that really happen? You see what I'm saying? And that's kind of where I was going with that. Is it sounds good, but on paper, who do you put on the RBE side? You got plenty of people that you put on the URL side. Yeah, you can do. Okay, so
it's gonna also force battle rappers to choose sides, and at the same time, it's gonna be a lot of openings for niggas to be hired to you gonna permanently. I think honestly, this is where
cats out the bag. RBE bringing Mike Phenom over. Okay, I want you guys to know.
I think this is where
the goat is back.
This needs to happen. I think this is where we're going.
I said, yo.
You got to compete. Well, that's a whole nother topic for another day.
Yeah, we're gonna say that. We're gonna say that topic. I want to get into that. I definitely want to get into that because we have been talking about it. And now that you have somebody who actually might be trying to bring this into fruition, you got about 5 solid battlers. I mean, you wouldn't use the whole URL.
JAG counts himself as.
Exactly. That's the point.
He would be on the RBE side. So
exactly. You got a good 5 or 6 battlers that you could put there. So to be honest, it's not far-fetched.
I mean, 5 battlers from that side is all you need to have a card.
Right. That's all you need. That's
really all you need. That's really all you need. The problem that RBE would face wouldn't be on a first card like 5 or 6 matchups. It would be if they exceeded expectations, and then on the next time it comes around, it's like, these niggas is over here looking like the Night King army, and y'all niggas is over here looking like.
Not for nothing, this could be an annual event. It could actually be an annual.
The Nightwing army. Is that what you said?
No, I didn't say Jay the Nightwing. That was a Game of Thrones reference, nigga. I was like, niggas is looking like the army of the dead.
No, I know. I'm just fucking with you.
I know you had to do it. I know.
Have we talked about the King of the Dot tournament?
I don't know who Bad News is with. I thought he was. He might still be bullpen. I don't know.
I mean, to be honest with you, he got a little bag for battling on URL. You know what I mean? So
right, I don't necessarily see him being Oh, he ain't RBE. No, I think he's bullpen
he's
or
not.
affiliated with URL.
If he's not affiliated with URL, then the only other league that he would be, it's bullpen. It ain't
Right. Yeah, he was on like
think about it.
RBE is not a platform of like they don't necessarily have their own homegrown talent. You just have talent that they like putting together good battles. And at that time, Swave and Bad News was a good battle, or whatever the
You know
case
what's
may be.
crazy?
We
I
got
remember
Pine
people used to give King of the Dot people used to give King of the Dot flack for that.
Right.
They got to a point where people were like, King of the Dot doesn't have their own homegrown talent anymore, or they're just getting, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of weird.
mean, and that's something that you really used to. Yeah, we did speak on Norbs as well, but that's something that really pisses me off because, to be honest, neither does URL.
Yeah, everybody comes from somewhere.
Everybody came from somewhere. Absolutely. Absolutely. So, I mean, I guess you could say, hey, they built their brands there, but they also built their brands, their international brands, with King of the Dot, with Don't Flop. You know what I mean? They did that. So I don't, you know what I mean? I really try not to even get into that argument because I feel like that it's kind of asinine to keep talking about something that most people should know. If you in battle rap, you definitely should have that history. Yeah, like I said, I feel like that would be dope. I do. You know, Mike, if you just now pulling up, Jag already left, but that's something that he said that he would like to have. He said if niggas was smart, they would do a URL versus RBE. And not for nothing, as we kind of talking about it just a little bit, they could do that. We just kind of named roughly 5 battlers that you could have on that card from RBE that represent that brand. And then there probably is another 5 or 6, but then like the guys were saying, they would have to, niggas would have to choose to pick a side then.
Would Adi Boom be over there?
Even if you had to pick a side, that's an annual event that they could have every year. The bag would be ridiculous that they would, when we free, that would be
It'd be kind of like the Pro Bowl.
Huh?
It'd be like the NFL Pro Bowl.
Hell yeah.
How the two different conferences play each other.
Right. I mean, that's a whole big to-do that could happen. You know what I mean? But again, that's just, but they're not ready for that type of push for the culture. Right. If we pushing the culture forward, that's a push forward for the culture. It definitely would be. Definitely would be. Yeah. But some of y'all pulled up kind of late. What I want you to do, run the show back so you can hear the interviews and all the other conversations. We will be doing a show Tuesday also and get into everything else that we did not talk about today.
Quick question. Did y'all already, before I popped in, did y'all already bring up the King of the Dot West Coast starting battles for the tournament?
No. We didn't even
Did y'all
talk
see
about
it?
No.
Oh, they got a nice little lineup over there for the Grand Prix for the West Coast. They got Diz, RX, Frack, Thesaurus, Saint, and Active.
Okay.
That's gonna be kind of fire. I don't know if anybody's there ever watched Frack battle. Frack is fucking fire.
He is so fire. And this is for actually I saw him at iBattle when I was in New York last year.
If you haven't watched Frack versus Thesaurus, if you haven't seen Frack versus Thesaurus, watch Frack versus Thesaurus. Or Frack versus Bricks Belvy. That was a great battle too. Yo. Side note, can I keep it all the way a buck here? I feel like this Jordan Michael profile is a fake profile. I feel like that's a catfish page.
Oh,
I feel like that's a catfish page.
It definitely is.
But who got catfish?
As long as we ain't, they're not talking nothing crazy. They're actually asking questions.
Wait, who got catfish? Oh,
Nothing, man.
My
I
shit,
just feel
yeah.
like this
Yeah, right. My shit blacked out at the right time. Somebody said some crazy shit, and you
Nah,
already know.
No. The person that asked certain questions, but even if it is a catfish page, they're not asking crazy questions. So I ain't really tripping. Otherwise, I would have blocked. He said, "Oh man."
I'm sorry. I just feel like you're a catfish. I'm sorry.
Yeah. But, like I said, yeah, y'all run the show back. Appreciate you as usual. We're about to get out of here because I got to go to work in an hour and a half.
Are we going to be back for predictions for Summer Madness?
Tuesday.
All right.
Yeah.
If y'all haven't already, if y'all haven't got a chance to, go and check out the It's Going Down podcast. We'll be recording in about an hour or so. Y'all haven't listened to it, feel free. Also follow me on Twitter. First name Mike. It's right there.
What ignorance goes down? I gotta pop in there.
Right.
It's more. It's not even ignorance. It's
go ahead.
I'm gonna call it ignorance until I step up in there and be the judge of it. Okay.
Go ahead, listen, bro. It's dope. It's a dope show.
And go ahead and plug yours.
Oh, hey. Fridays, Arm & Hammer. Ignorance. Negativity. Restored. Alcohol. Tell a friend. To tell a friend. To share with a friend. Y'all gotta come check out Danny. I promise y'all. I can't wait for this week. Some things we gotta talk about. Okay.
Mike, did you get acquainted with Danny?
I think I haven't gotten acquainted with her. I think I follow her on Twitter. I think.
Well, her Twitter, that page ain't there no more. So if you got to do it, because
that must have been on my old Twitter. Then I must have been on my old Twitter.
I don't know what she did. I don't know what she did, but her Twitter life was abolished. She had to clone herself.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
Y'all gotta pull up to Mike's show.
I was following her on Twitter, but haven't. Yeah, I've been kind of slacking on my Twitter lately.
Yeah, y'all pull up to Mike's show, pull up to Malone and the crew on Fridays. It's lit. If you missed the show last Friday, pull up on that show last Friday. Jesus.
Oh man. I feel like on one of these episodes, you know what? Let me hold that because I might do some crazy shit one time. Let me not say that. Yeah. Arm & Hammer is definitely 21 plus. I'm telling you, anything can happen. Anything can be said. It's all in good sport. It's all in good sport, but it's all honest and fair opinion. I mean, you don't have to accept it or not. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you try to be unbiased. It's just certain situations. I'm going to be biased as fuck. I don't care how nobody feels about it. And I implore you to talk your shit.
And it's not battle rap like that.
And it's not battle rap like that. We talking music, movie, whatever, life. We're here. I still feel like the whole world, I feel like the United States, like there's a bubble, like but I say this and you have the dome. That
negativity bubble.
They was preparing us for the dome. I'm telling you. Try to fly out this motherfucker and watch something crash.
I thought
come back.
You said they was preparing us for the dome. I was like, whoa, what the fuck was going on y'all show?
Whoa, pause.
What was going on y'all show?
Not even pause, but whoa, I wasn't even thinking like, wow. I know some people out there like, yo, what is he? You know what? I apologize. No, I'm talking about like, I was talking some old next shit. You know what? I'm going to stop right there. But y'all tune in on Friday. You just took me real left with that, Mike.
And the breakdown crew will be back on Tuesday. And Mike will be.
You said you're going in an hour, right?
Huh?
You going right when you like basically like an hour from you going is tonight?
Oh no, we recorded. We're doing the podcast. We recording tonight. We drop it on Wednesday.
Oh, Wednesdays? All right.
Yeah, we got episode 1 up right now on SoundCloud. The episode's called Toxic as Fuck. It's an episode. We do a relationships podcast. failed relationship, fuck ups, all of that stuff.
Oh
So,
yeah.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
I'm gonna watch it because I can just imagine your voice talking about that.
I'm gonna send you the. I'm gonna drop the link. I'm gonna drop the link right now in the group chat.
Yeah, I want to hear this.
It's definitely interesting. The stories that I'm going to be sharing with the listeners are pretty hilarious.
Oh man.
So, because my relationship and dating life has been comical. It's been a show. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and drop it right here in the chat.
Handle that.
Shameless plug. See?
Yeah, I'm gonna drop it. I'm gonna drop it in the YouTube chat. Let me see. Can I drop it in the YouTube chat? Let's see.
Or you can do it on Facebook too.
Oh, there we go. If y'all are in the YouTube chat, you should see it there in a second. Facebook chat coming up. Feel free. Rock with me. Squad is dope. There's only two of us. And boom. Tune in. Yeah.
And I'm trying to allow you to do all that, but you about to get banged on real quick.
Yo,
I gotta go.
Now you know.
Oh, you got the original Turtles?
Yeah, I got the and the remake. I got both of them in one. Yeah. You know what
I'm coming by the crib, bro.
Back to my top. Come through.
I'm coming by the crib when I come to Arizona, man.
Come through. Listen, I'll let you get a sound. The cheesy, corny, the corny 19, whatever the fuck.
I'm pulling up. I used to play that at the bowling alley all the time when I was like.
Good night, Shannon. Y'all like, share, subscribe. We are out of here.
Peace, niggas and niggerettes. All right.
All right.